My name is Joe Mullaney. I grew up in Stony Brook, New York, and I went to Ward Melville High School class of 2007.
My name is Justin Greenfield. I went to Smithtown High School West, and I graduated in 2006.
My name is Melanie Rosner. I'm from East Meadow, and I graduated in 2007 from East Meadow High School.
My name is Daniel Halbert. I'm from Islip, and I graduated in 2007 from Islip High School.
My name is Caitlin Mealy. I grew up in Smithtown, went to high school at Hofstra High School, and I graduated in 2006.
This is Dan Suis. I grew up in Northport, New York, and I went to St. Anthony's High School in Huntington and graduated in 2008.
Extremely small. Hauppauge itself, even though I live in Smithtown, Hauppauge's a small village. They don't have a main street or anything. Smithtown's also really small. Everybody knows each other. There's only 40,000 addresses. It's really small, not much to do. Starbucks is pretty much it, unless you're over 21, and then there's 3 bars on Main Street, and that's it.
Life was pretty mellow. It's kind of calm. I lived in a small town. Everybody knew each other, but it was fun. It was good.
Life growing up in East Meadow, we had a very close community. I was very close with my neighbors growing up. And in general, the people you went to high school with, you were friends with their families, and just the town as a whole.
It was nice. It was a pretty big school. It was I think 700 people maybe in my graduating class. In high school I was on a swim team. That was fun because we won county championships 2 years I was there. And aside from that, just pretty low key.
Did you have a lot of diversity in your high school?
No, not at all actually. There was maybe 10% minority, not even.
Private school, so we had to wear uniforms, and it was pretty strict. I mean, you couldn't get away with that, but there was still a lot of bad kids there that got kicked out for doing bad things. But I mean, diversity, it wasn't that diverse. You had small groups, mixed groups, and people from different cultures, but it was predominantly upper class.
Smithtown's always been really safe and quiet. The only crimes that you ever heard of were drunk kids getting wasted and slashing people's tires because they were bored.
Did you have any hate crimes?
Never. We weren't diverse, so there really was nobody to hate. Everybody was the same.
In Smithtown, everything is usually pretty good, but like in any other town, we have our incidents. There was this one time in high school where someone wrote a threat on a desk, and it was taken very severely because of other incidents that happened in other high schools. What it came down to was they took the sample on the desk and compared it with a writing sample of every student, and they actually narrowed it down to 5 people, and the kid confessed. But outside of that, there really wasn't too many crimes in Smithtown.
The town that I live in has a very low crime rate. It's just little stuff that happens. But when I was growing up, I grew up in a more diverse type of town, and
What town did you grow up in?
Huntington Station, and it had pretty high crime rate. There was stabbing, shootings, people got killed, robberies. There's a lot of bad stuff there.
It wasn't very diverse at all, aside from there's I guess kind of a big Asian population, but not really from the college. And aside from that, it was pretty much all white.
There wasn't too much diversity. There was, majority were whites. I mean, there was probably, a couple of my neighbors were of different race and stuff, but predominantly white.
East Meadow is not a very diverse town. It is mostly Caucasian. And in high school, if there were other ethnic groups, they pretty much hung out in their close group of friends.
Sadly, in Smithtown, there wasn't really much diversity among students, or people for that matter. Everyone just kind of was the same, Caucasian, rich, stuck up, and that's really just how everything went in Smithtown.
Well, not overall. I liked it. I still like it because I guess I'm still on it, but it's good. The beaches are good, close to the city. It blows away upstate, New Jersey, and everything like that, so it's good.
Overall, I think Long Island's a good place to live. I just think it's really unfortunate that my parents' generation, my mom's lived in Smithtown her whole life for over a half a century, and now I'm looking at graduating college and having to leave because taxes are insane. It's too expensive. But at the same time, I kind of want to leave because I don't know anything different. I feel that Long Island's very segregated. Like I said, I come from a town where it's, all the same people, and I want to go out and experience something a little bit different. So it's nice. It's a nice place to live, but not where I want to start my life. I want to live a little before I come back.
I thought it was really nice. I really like going to the Hamptons and Montauk and the beaches. That made it a lot of fun, having like a nice beach on the South Shore 20 minutes away, and the parks are nice. So when I was little, I always had places to play baseball and stuff. So I really enjoyed growing up on Long Island.
I feel that I'm very fortunate to have grown up on Long Island. I'm very happy about the friends I've made here, and also my education, high school, and continuing to college on Long Island. I don't know if this is somewhere that I would live permanently, especially because it is really expensive, but I think Long Island's a great place to live.
Well, Long Island is the type of thing that you either hate it or you love it, and I love Long Island. It's where I grew up. It's where I learned all that I know, and I think made me a pretty smart person, so I like it.
I know a lot of people hate on Long Island, but I personally love it. I got beaches, 5 minutes to the Sound, 15 minutes to the ocean. It's the greatest thing I could ask for. I got the Hamptons out east, I got New York City, like 20 minutes from Hofstra. For me, it's great. It's got everything I could ever want.